Hi everyone, it's Kelly here from Spiritual Awakening Signs, and today I thought we'd do a little video because there is a huge whopper of a lie out there and it's affecting everyone, particularly when you're on that pathway to trying to connect to your spirit guide, and I just want to absolutely bust that myth right now. So that's what we're going to be doing in the video today, and I look forward to sharing that with you, because when you get to understand this myth, you're going to realise that it's a huge big lie and it's holding you back, and it's absolutely yours for the taking, this connecting with your spirit guide, which is really exciting. So the thing that I want you to know is that with spirit guide connection, there is a perceived belief, or there is an idea that connecting to your spirit guide is a gift, that it is something that is only for the few, that it's something that you either have that ability or you just don't have it. I don't know where this perception came from, but there's this kind of idea that it's really only for mediums, or it's really only for people with, extreme psychic talent or gifts that they had since they awoke as a child. And I'm here to tell you that it is not like that at all. And I'm going to get into telling you exactly why. Now, I can see some people have joined us live. Please say hello. I can see a few people have already said hi. Hi there, come on, join us all and let me know where you're watching from. And also, let me know if you've had any experience with this as well, because we love to share experiences and hear all about what's going on for you. So this big whopper of a myth is that you don't need a gift to be able to connect to your spirit guide. It's not some special ability that you're either born with, you either have it or you don't have it. It's not something that you even get when you awaken that you couldn't have had before. It's all a huge big lie, and please don't believe it, because it's just not the case. What I have found time and time again in working with people, particularly in session, and working with anyone who's going through awakening, even outside of awakening, you can connect to your spirit guide. You can connect to any spirit, any higher energy, any energy you want to draw on whatsoever. There is nothing stopping you from doing that. The issue that you usually come up against is that people don't know how, and that's why I try to make everything a step by step. And don't worry, because I'm going to get into the resource we've got that's going to show you how to do this just shortly, and you'll know how to do that. But it's only a challenge because we don't know how. It's only a challenge because no one gives you a step by step that says, okay, do this first, and then do that, and then do this, and then you'll know if you're doing it right, and you'll get the communication. Generally what happens is we've got all these kind of intangible practices and these intangible results that it's like, yeah, maybe you'll get an insight, maybe you'll pick up on something, and why don't you just relax and see what comes to you? And it's like, no, that's just not how it works. It's I've created a system so that it's literally just you ask the question, you get the answer, and I haven't found anyone who can't do this. So please, if you don't only take that one thing away from this video, please know I haven't found anyone who can't do this practice and connect to their spirit guide. It just doesn't exist. So anyone can do it. So please stop believing the lie that it's only for the special gifted few, because that's just so untrue. And let me know below if you have any experience with your spirit guide, if you'd like to know your spirit guide, like what's going on for you in spirit guide land, and where are you at. And I'll give a few shout outs. So we've got Jackson there from Toronto, hi there. We've got David from Jersey, hello. We've got Julie, oh hi again, from the USA. We've got Lisa from California. It's good morning over there. It's afternoon here in Scotland. We've got Sherlyn from Orangeburg. Let's see, we've got a few more people as well. Emily from British Columbia, awesome. So we've got people from all over. So what's going on with you guys? Where are you at in your spirit guide journey? Because really it's something that there is no reason whatsoever that you shouldn't be able to access that, connect with that, and have that connection and free communication with your spirit guide. There's just no reason for it at all. And I know that because I went through years and years and years of going to development circles and psychic classes and training courses and all these different things, trying different types of meditations, things that were supposed to open me up and connect me, and then I would have the answers. And the problem I found was that everything was just so it was either blank, or it was like I did it and then I would be like, I'm not sure if I got something. I think I saw this, I think I saw that, but I don't know if it was my imagination. And I think it's about time that we have to move away from that, move away from the energy of I think, and move into the energy of no, I know because I took the steps and I did the process and this is what happened. And then you've kind of got a sense of certainty about connecting to your guide, and that's when you can build a relationship and connection with your guide. That's when you build a lifelong friendship. You get to actually know them, you get to know who they are, because they all have their own really interesting personalities. And you guys might have experienced this. You know, I work with a series of high vibrational spirit guides when I'm doing the meditations and the energy healings, and I could not have imagined the type of personality that shines through. They have quite a dry sense of humour, and they can be they can have an odd sense of humour with things, you know, and they can be quite dry, and they can be quite like, told you that, you know. And I'll be like, but what about this? This is the answer. But what about this? This is the answer. You know, and they do it with a little bit of humour. But it was the most amazing thing ever to start to understand the kind of personality of my spirit guides, and the fun and the laughter that we could share. And I even see it in some of the signs that they send, and sometimes even my partner will look at each other and laugh and be like, okay, right, got that message. But it is really a huge gift in my life, and it is a gift that is there for you too. This, like I said, it's not for the special gifted few. It's available to everyone, and I haven't found anyone who can't do this. So please don't miss out on it, because it's there for you, that support and that spiritual mentorship. And like I said, if you're watching live, tell us, what's your experience with your spirit guide? Have you connected yet? Is it something that you've tried? Maybe you've tried other methods, you've tried meditations, or you've tried you've tried tuning in and it just doesn't seem to be working. What's going on for you? Because we'd love to hear all about it. But it really is something that's easy to do, and you absolutely can do it, no question in my mind. Everyone can do it. It's just time for us to step into that and claim that gift and ability back, into integrating it into who we are, because that's there. Now, we do have a free resource available for you. We've got a free masterclass. I think this is probably one of the most exciting masterclasses that we've done, because it's just such a cool topic, and it is how to connect to your spirit guides and receive their guidance and messages. Now, you can watch that masterclass at the link below, and in it we're going to cover everything. We're going to cover my experience and how I started to connect with my guides. We're going to cover benefits of regular communication and contact with your guides, and how they can lead you forward. We're going to cover my special 3-step process that will lead you through that step by step, so that you've really got a way of applying things to actually get to that place. It's really awesome. I think it's just really fun. I can see Julie says, I talk with them through writing. That's actually the way that I began on my spirit guide connection as well, and I love the writing aspect of it because I find it quite relaxing. But thank you for sharing that, that's awesome. Let's see what else we've got. I can see Jackson says he's had previous help from a lot of the videos that have helped a lot, which is great, but there's some fear coming up. Now, sometimes we do get that. Sometimes we get fear in connecting with our guides, because what you need to remember, everyone, is that this isn't the first time that you've done this. You've done it in other lifetimes. You've used your psychic abilities, you've used your intuitive abilities, and sometimes some fear comes up. Sometimes some programming from this life comes up as well. But actually what you'll find on the page for the masterclass, if you click the link below and go through and get the masterclass, on the page where that's played, we've actually got a meditation called the Spirit Guide Connection. And it's really, it's going to make sure that you get guided through that in a safe way. So if that's something that you're concerned about, we're going to take you through it, literally lead you through the process, clear your spiritual communication channels, because that's what really keeps it clear. And it also means that you're doing it in a kind of, in a safe space. You're creating a safe space, and I'm bringing the energy healing downloads in to support you through that. And then of course bringing prompts as well, so you'll get to know what's the symbol that your spirit guide will show whenever they're around. You know, who are they, what's their name? You'll get to start to pick up on some prompts, but it just feels a lot more supportive and safe. If that's something that sounds like a fit for you, then check it out. Julie says, I'm starting to realise that the writing is just to keep me focused and trust what they're telling me. It's amazing what they can do, and I resonate with that. That kind of happened to me as well. I had a lot of doubt in the beginning, and the doubt, sometimes they need to work through some of that stuff with you, and writing can be a really good way, because you need to just disengage your brain and keep going. So that sounds like a really good way for you to connect with your guides. But remember, no matter where you start, no matter how you connect with your guide, you can always branch off into other areas. You're not limited to one specific way that you connect to your guide and all the rest are blocked off to you. Other people can do that and you can't do it. You can do all of it. You can absolutely do all of it, but you need to clear those spiritual communication channels like I was talking about, which we can do that for you with energy healing and the meditation. And you also need to make sure that you're doing it in a kind of safe space. You're making sure that there's some structure to it with prompts to help you find the answers that you're looking for. That's the key. So check out that masterclass below and get all the information and start to apply it. Start connecting with your guide. It's really very exciting and hugely rewarding. I'm so grateful to have my guides because I wouldn't be doing all this work that I'm doing now if I didn't have that. So I really encourage you to step into that because it's your birthright. It's something specific and unique to you, and you absolutely deserve to be connected to them. So I'm sure they're ready and waiting, probably hanging around you as you watch this video. I'm sure they're ready and waiting right now for you to connect with them. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out that masterclass at the link below and get all that information and get connected to your guide. What are you waiting for? Get connected and start getting those messages. And remember, if you're watching live, you can click below to be notified whenever we go live for our future videos. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel and give us a little thumbs up on our videos. We really appreciate that, and we're looking forward to sharing lots more videos in future too. Have a great day. Bye.